What's up guys, BucklingOne here and welcome to some Witcher 3 on my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a infinity amount of money or gold glitch, and also can be tied into a duplication glitch as well. So starting off, you need to go to the armor in White Orchard, which is not very hard to find at all. Now you can see that I've done this glitch already, and you can see he has quite a number of swords. So I'm just buying back all these swords from him so that they don't get duplicated, because it's really annoying when they get duplicated. You can see I have about 141,000 gold, and what you want to do is to start this glitch off, you need to basically buy everything that you want, or not everything that you want, buy everything from the armor. Buy absolutely everything. Give him as much gold as you possibly can. I had a bit of a head start on this again because he started off with about 13,000 gold, so that was good for me, but you can build this up definitely. So you see here, I'm just buying absolutely everything from him, just one by one, going through all his inventory, and this is really important. One, because it gives him all the money that we need to duplicate. The amount of gold he has left at the end is what we'll get in the final bit of the glitch, but also it allows us to duplicate what we actually want, and the way we do that is we actually sell him back the things we want duplicated, which you can see me doing here as well. So I'm just going through the list of things that I want to have duplicated and selling maybe about 5 or so of each, just so that every time the glitch works that I get an extra 5 of those items. And you can see as well I have quite a number of 100 to 90 items, so you can only have 100 items in a stack, but it will create a new stack. And the good thing about this as well, when it has the crafting ingredients, is that these don't actually weigh anything, so they won't weigh you down, which is brilliant. So you can just stack these on top of each other, 100, 100, etc. And they are worth quite a lot of money as well if you want to take them to another vendor and sell them there, or if you want to use them for your alchemy and crafting as well, you certainly can. So it is really handy to be able to duplicate items as well, especially as well if you have like a really nice sword that you don't, will break on you every now and again. And you don't want that, once it's broken, you want to be able to use it again, so you can duplicate your sword or your armor as well. The same goes for armor. You can duplicate those and you'll be able to have multiple copies of them, which means then that if they do break, you can actually use the duplicated one until that breaks as well. But this method is post-patch as well, just to let you know. So I tried this yesterday and it worked really well. I nearly got 2 million out of it at the end of this glitch, which was absolutely amazing. I'm pretty much set for money for the rest of the game now, and I've been enjoying The Witcher. I've been playing it a lot behind the scenes. I haven't really said much about it, but it's such a fun game to play. It's an amazing game. I think I've sank like 9 or 10 hours into it already, and I haven't even scratched the surface of the story, which is just incredible. But anyway, getting to the process of the glitch now, I've pretty much sold him all the things that I want to sell. I'm just going through my list here and I'm just seeing that there's a few things that I have there that are just kind of like, I'll be alright. But I'll sell him a couple of the more valuable things or the more higher level of things, just to make sure that I get absolutely everything that I want. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually go and drop all those swords and things that I don't need, and the saddles as well, because I am overburdened, which means I can't run, which is really annoying, and those swords aren't really worth much anyway, and they're not very good swords. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drop these. You probably won't have to do this, but this is just something that I had to do myself. And the handy thing is as well, they'll always stay where I drop them, so they'll drop in like a nice little loot bag, which I've just left right there, and that will stay there. If I ever want to come back and sell some of those swords as well, I can, but I definitely don't think I'll need to, especially when they only go for like, they're worth 29, as you can see here, 29 gold, but when you sell them you get like 4 or 5 for the sword, so it's really not worth it at all. So I'm just going to drop all these now, make sure that I'm not way down. You can see I was very over encumbered there. So I'm just going to make sure that I have everything gone out of my inventory that I don't want. Now be prepared for shirts and saddlebags, because you will get a lot of these, and you'll see why in just a few moments. Basically, even if you buy everything from the armor, he still goes and and restocks himself with shirts and saddles for some reason, which is kind of annoying, but there's nothing you can do about that. So now what you want to do is you want to go to this part of the map. I'll mark it here. So you want to go up here, which is a little house just a little bit away. So we run up there, and what we're going to do is there is a beehive that's up there, and this beehive is very, very important. And what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get that beehive back to where the armor is, and this is the whole crux of the glitch. Now, I attempted to do this twice, and both times I ran into some trouble. So just to make you aware, I will speed this up as well so you can see. What you have to do is you have to get ard, and you basically have to push the beehive towards the armory. And basically you just keep arding, keep pushing the beehive with the ard until you get to where the armor is, and then we'll get it into position and we'll be able to work the next part of the glitch. So we've got it into position. Basically you need to get the beehive as close to the armor as you possibly can. It can be hard to actually position it, but you want to make sure that you get it as close to the armor as you possibly can. And the reason being is that the bees will actually attack the armor, which will actually kill him, and he'll drop his loot bag. And you'll know this is successful if you start to see numbers above his head. You'll see like a red 1 or a red 2, and he will eventually just drop dead. And as soon as he drops dead, what you need to do then is just meditate. So there it is, he's dropped dead. So I will meditate for an hour, and then I'll respawn, or then he will respawn, and then he'll drop dead again. And you just keep repeating this process over and over and over. You can do it as many times as you want. I think I did it like 20 times or something like that. So you'll see he just keeps dying, and I keep meditating and have him respawning. So I just saved the game before I actually went to pick up all my loot, and you can see I just pushed the beehive away just in case. Now the important part of this to make the glitch work is you need to take all. You can't just take the gold, you need to take all. So I'm just going through all the bags here. Taking all means I will be overburdened, which is unfortunate, but we can drop all those as well. So eventually we get to the end of the loot, and I'll just show you my inventory now. There's going to be a lot in there. You can see I have a lot of shirts, but what I do is I just start dropping these shirts, and you can see straight away I have 593,069 gold now. I started off with just over, I think it was 100 and something thousand anyway, so I've already got an awful lot more than what I started off with, which is brilliant. So I'm just going to drop all these bags, saddle bags, all these shirts as well. As I said, they do respawn when the actual armor respawns himself. For some weird reason, I don't understand why. But I'll show you all my other crafting items as well. You'll see that those have been duplicated as well as soon as I drop all these things. But you can see here's all my duplicated items. So all my ingots, all my dust, things like that, they've all been duplicated quite a number of times. I have an awful lot of them. I have so much that I'll probably never need any more ever again, which is fantastic. Now in order to repeat this glitch, it's very, very simple to do. I went and just checked to see exactly what I had, but you can actually repeat the glitch from this position again, which I'll show you exactly how to do. So I just meditated again for an hour. The beehive was still in position. And you can see he just died again, so I just wanted to check to make sure he still had everything. So I'm going through the list. That's everything I got, and there's my 17,000 crowns almost. So just keep meditating, that's all you need to do. Just keep repeating this process. Now for some strange reason, when I actually meditated here for an hour, instead of spawning one, it just duplicated him about 6 times. Instead of just spawning him once, you can see he just like 6 or 7 just pop out, which is really funny in itself. I'm not sure what happened at this stage. It does seem like a really glitchy part of the game now. So we'll go over and we'll check out what he has in his bag. I'm pretty sure that it's exactly the same. So I'm just pushing his bodies away, and you can see that, yep, he has everything in there again. So I'm just going to take all that stuff again, drop everything again as well. But that's it from me, guys. I mean, anyway, you can see I've got close to 2 million crowns at this point in time. 1,949,549 crowns. That's a lot of crowns, and that will last me a long time. You can see as well that I have all my equipment has been duplicated, all the equipment that I want, so my runes, things like that. And also as well, you'll be able to see all my crafting components I have duplicated so many times that it's actually funny at this stage. I'll never need any more crafting items, I don't think. I just have an absolute abundance of them now. You can see it actually takes just a moment or so to load the list of them. So I have so many of them. But that's the glitch in a nutshell, guys. I know this video was quite long, but there is a number of steps that you need to take in order to actually get this glitch to work. But thank you so much for watching. My name is BucklingOne, and I'll see you in my next video.